Okay, copy the stream link. Send it to my friend. Okay. Everything should be up and running. I hope to God it all is. Let's see. Is everything up and running on my end? Okay, we should be all set. Let's switch the scenes. Welcome to Battlefleet Gothic Armada 2. Oh, that's normal. I had that last time I tried. Okay. Wrong button. Let's continue my campaign. If anyone's looking forward to this, I am very much looking forward to this. Let's see what we have to deal with. And if it actually worked after 3.5 hours of hard work. At minimum, I've been doing this since 4 and it's currently almost 8. So probably 4 or maybe 5 hours of messing around with the mod, trying to get it to work desperately. I finally see change in how the game runs. So at the very least I know it's somewhat working. Oh dear. What? What? What just happened? Send and restart the game? It crashed immediately upon load. I don't like that. I made the start a new campaign. Because that's not great. Is my mic on? Oh dear. Did I forget to turn on my mic? Okay, so it is working. Good. Please just restart game. It's not that hard to restart. Okay, it is running. Good, so I do know that. God. As soon as I boot up the game, it crashes. Is that normal? I guess I do have to test see if all the mods work. Then I do have to restart the whole story again. Probably be for the best because it's probably because I had an old save that was most likely corrupted from the previous attempt. Why can I barely hear my mic from my earbud? The mod should be loading up in the game any second. In theory. There we go. Okay. Let's hope it all works. We're going to do a simple test before we jump into the campaign. We want to check the Space Marines in the skirmish, see if they have their Grand Cruisers. Because if they do, then we know the mod has worked. If they don't have the Grand Cruisers, it's back to square one. Hopefully they didn't jump the gun by starting the stream. Please work. Offline mode. Ooh. Okay, let's go to the start is 1v1 skirmish. Select my fleet. Make a massive fleet. Simple as that. Then I want to see if the game is actually working. If it is, that's wonderful. So the thing is, we time to load. But this is normal for the game. Probably because there's more stuff to load. So it's going to take a sweet time. Any day now. But hey, if long load times is all that it has, and has all the other stuff, I'll be happy. I am not pleased. Stuff didn't work. Let's go back. It did install the other stuff, but not the stuff I wanted it to install. Options. Seriously, what did I do wrong this time? Ah. At this point, you say the ground cruisers are not coming for the Space Marines. I have to check one more thing. Let's do a Adeptus Imperial Fleet look. Select, create classic. I just want to see how long it takes because maybe that tells me what I can add. Maybe this will have the proper fleets. But I doubt it at this point. Something's wrong. Again, I have to. This is more stuff for me to do, honestly. Okay. So we do have one extra battleship. Not great. I was hoping for more. So at least the Imperial Navy worked. What about the Adeptus Mechanicus? We don't have time to check. But we have to check anyways. We just gotta check, see if the Space Marines don't get their ships. That's perfectly fine by me. But if they, because it could be they either remove them in the mod, which would be a strange thing to remove. Okay, I have to check something though. Not good. There's supposed to be new ships in this category. There's supposed to be new ships in the battleship category. So I don't like that one bit. Guess what that means? I have to exit the freaking game again, figure out what went wrong, and fix it.
It's just typical to me. Okay, let's see. Okay, so something did not work right. I have to go into. I'm gonna fix this eventually. So let me look at not that one, but I look at where's installation instructions. Okay. Ah. Okay, I now know what I'm looking for. Should be easy though. Should not take that much time for me to fix. I just have to find the right folder in my Steam files. Go to here. Where is it? The content data. No, not that one. Visualization, no. Movies, no. Tech. Yeah. Stock. Place. Let's try it. I may have just fixed it. Let's try it again. Because I missed one step in the activation stage of the installation. Had to move a 40 gigabyte file. And that file was screwing me over last time. Now we have to wait for the game to boot up, and I'm going to try and call a friend to see if I get him on the stream. So I'm going to mute for a second. Okay, so he did not pick up, so it looks like we're doing this, well, just me today. And I wait, and I wait, and I wait, wait, and I wait, and I wait, and I wait. Game's up. Let's test it, make sure everything worked and installed correctly. I'll have to go into my game settings to remove the M setting, which is the music mute, which is what I don't want. Okay, we have to wait for this to load. We have to wait a bit longer. Come on. It's 40 gigabytes worth of data it has to do with. Yeah, it's nothing. Oh, ho, ho. Okay. Looks like that actually worked in this end. I don't want leaderboard. I want to go into battle. Let's go backwards. Let's go into battle. I'm just testing make sure everything worked. Where's the Dark Mechanicus? Where's Chaos? There's Chaos. World Eaters. Yes! Okay, let's look at this so it looks like everything has worked so far. Let's create a massive fleet. This is the only last test check before we can play the campaign. I may have fixed all my problems now. It only took, if I started around 6 hours of waiting at my dang computer. And then we get back into a campaign from the get-go with my custom settings. We're just waiting for the game to load, the ships in, just so I can check, make sure all the assets came through. And take a look at them too. Then we're going to try and load into my previous campaign. But I don't know which campaign. The one I did very far along in, or the one I literally just started and failed because the mob wasn't working right. Or maybe we'll start new. Probably starting new. Okay, come on, load. Come on. It's not that hard. Oh ho ho! What do we have here? Don't mind if I do. What? I'm sorry, we have that thing? That is definitely becoming my freaking flagship. Let's make a new campaign. It's time to play the game. It's only taken me 6 to 7 hours of pain has led to this moment. Let's select this settings. We want a little bit more fleet strength. So 125. 125%. London manually increase that to 125. Ship refund. I got a bit higher. Up to 30. Ship keep. Yep. Continue. Skip all those missions. Now, we press the begin button.
Guess who's back? Back again. Dave! Dave is back. Codename for Admiral Spire. Codename Dave. They'll never see it coming. Ah. I can't wait till we get the Emperor Solus. Imperial Solus, or whatever the frickin' thing's called. It's only a Leviathan class vessel. A Leviathan type. It's only the Emperor's flagship. And we'll be grinding towards it for the stream. We'll be mainly taking battles that we should have no hope in hell of winning. And winning them. And we'll auto-solve any easy fights. Because we increased the renown rate a boatload. Anyways, we're waiting for this game to load. Me into my campaign. It's not that hard. We took the wait. Okay, how much longer game? You realize I'm live on YouTube, right? So everyone can see long load times. There we go. That's a... Yeah, it's been at least 3 hours. Probably more. That's probably a tile vessel on the screen in the center. But I don't know for sure. It's probably fighting orcs or chaos, I can't tell. I think that's a Tyranid it's eating. In the background is either chaos, orcs, probably chaos. On the Aqua uniformity. Come on, load me into the battle already. This has been taking ages. Okay. We're back. Dang, look at the frame rate. That way.
We're in position. This is a Armageddon class battleship. Where is it? Enjoy these! Melta torpedoes engaging! Come on, keep that course, keep that course. Finish him. He has no chance against our might. Target destroyed. Keep running, Sons of Mars. Keep running. Admiral Spy, you take up this rank. Give me the breach. Mechanicus. Well, you guys basically do this. Admiral Spire. We need over. Nope. Get over there. Admiral Spire, get over there. I'm going to ask you to do a hard burn. That's a lot of destroyers and light cruisers. I don't like that. Run this way, Mechanicus. As you're not equipped to handle this. Wait for the Mechanicus, got the AO. Admiral Spire, switch your rudder a little bit. Fire your Meltas. Oh yeah, there's the broadsides. Admiral Spire, keep joining your fire to the Mechanicus. Boarding parties deployed. Come on, target that guy. Battleship, keep moving. I need you rudder shift. Get moving. Retreat to the nearest. Nope, get over there. In that cloud, please. Move out. Escort. I run over, Abaspire. Wrong button.
We have a escort disengaging. That ship's dead. The orders mechanic gets are to run. You gotta run, man. Ammo spy. You have to take this to the Space Marines. Let's see. I don't want to engage my VPN now, so we cancel that engagement. Fire mission torpedoes out. Your orders. Hard burn. Hard burn. Space Marines, you take that light cruiser. Take this destroyer right here. Launch your Thunderhawks against this target. Battleship, keep turning a little bit more. Fire torps. Please say those torps make it, at least two of them make it through. Ramming speed. Target destroyed. Low high ammo spy. Your duty has been accomplished. All chaos ships destroyed. We'll build a new fleet for you, Admiral Spire. If that is your base ship for now. But first, it needs renaming. Which, I do have a list. I have a list of ships. Don't worry, let me pull it up. It's going to be named after me. And every other ship's going to be named over a different YouTuber series, but still the Warhammer theme. The other series is called Outlands for Space Engineers. Let's get this done. Let's get this battle done. Perfect. Let's get this done. So, Lord High Admiral, we have a decent backup fleet for each of you. Let's take out these chaos bastards. But first, we must go to Lord Admiral. Rename his vessel to something more fitting of his guidance. Perfect. We have one of these. I'm glad we start with these fleets. I increased the fleet total by 25%, which does mean we do have a lot of ships to play with. Which I will eventually be scrapping most of them. Mechanicus, are you ready to rumble? I want to sacrifice some of these smaller vessels. basically win territory. Okay, I'm probably gonna send you over to here to claim that sector. And you down to this sector. Canadian survivors, perfect. Just what we need right now. Claim those two sectors. Admiral Spire. Let's get rid of these chaos bastards. I was expecting an easy fight, and that's what I got. We now go in Deimos Shipyard. Wonderful. End the turn. Chaos, what is your objective? If you dare build space stations, I'm going to have your head. Next goal, we take the Acadian sector by force if necessary. I'll move all ships to engage the Acadian sector. Because let's just weaken it a little bit. Admiral Spy, get your fleet repaired and move in. Clear out this sector of any hostiles before they can build any space stations. We outnumber them, so we're going to dare it. Only lost one ship total. Not half bad. Yes, it was a light cruiser, but they're basically cannon fodder at this point. Perfect. Fleet is in position. We own 3 sectors so far. Let's get everything upgraded next. Void generators, yes. I should play the fleets a little bit. Now we need to end the turn. Chaos, what's your plan? Our next plan is to take the Forge World. You literally did nothing? Okay, you too. Take the Forge World. Take that Forge World. That was a more bloody battle than I thought it would be. At least now we have another availability in power. I could send you to take that sector, but it's a waste of resources right now. We want to clear the Acadian sector of any hostile threats. Lose some fleet power, but I don't give a care. I'm just taking the guardsman approach. If it's buildable, then I don't give a care about it. Let's form another fleet. At his head, we need someone competent. Plasma, auger, plasma bomb, probably better. Give me that fleet built. We're definitely going to be building the heavy-duty space stations here. We head into the build menu. We only need to take one more system before we have everything in the sector that we need. This is going to be an interesting campaign, I think. Yes, we've all resolved all the battles but one. I need to break that habit. Let me check the Streamlabs so far. No comments, no viewers. Okay. Oh my. This is what I want. Imperial Solemn. That's going to be nice. If the game doesn't crash on me.
Let's look at. That's what I'm Spire. That's the one right above it. One of these. Let's see their perks. Spur, Brutal Strike, Beverage. It's not the greatest ship's not the worst either. In our turn, we can get cruisers. I think I'll do that. Because honestly, a dictator would not go amiss right now. And my turn. Let's see what the enemy does. As they take their main shipyards and production centers, all that's left is one sector. But I'm not going to take it. I want to upgrade my planet so far. Because with my increased settings, I can easily do all that. Head over to Deimos. Let's upgrade everything here. Mining world, yes, that needs upgrades. Like, immediately. Agree, don't care as much. Let's move these two fleets over. I'll resolve. We didn't lose anything. And surprising. Okay, we're going to take this system next with Admiral Spire leading the way. I think he can do it, but I'm not sure. With maybe another fleet of escorts, we might just be able to eke out a win. I want to see my leadership ability though, because that's going to dictate how many ships I can field. I can build as many ships as I want in reserve with my upgrades to my abilities, but if I can't actually field them, what good are they? Gothic. What about a defender? Give me a defender class. Give me two defenders. A Cobra. And a Cobra. That fleet's ready to move. Let's take that out of this system. The Flaming Order. Holy Jesus. Let's launch this battle against the Iron Wars and the Dark Mechanicus. This is going to be fun. I get to fight Dark Mechanicus stuff for the first time. They have more Nova cannons than I do. That's going to be fun. Here, correction, they have Nova cannons. Perhaps. Well, this is going to be even more fun. But we have a battleship. And we have a massive fleet just doing what it does best. Bonk. It's only 25% increase of the ability, but it should take it down to 50 next time. We just steamrolled. Literally, it's meant to be hard fights. We just steamrolled them and auto resolves. Which this is the last battle of this part of the campaign for this first mission. Okay, this fleet's actually not too crazy. All the escorts in a one group. You'll be group 4. Group 4. Right there. Group 2. Right there. And everybody else with group 1. Admiral Spire, take this flank. You're a group 3. Begin the battle. We have plenty of vessels to throw at the enemy. Admiral Spire, move out. Group 2, move over to there. Group 3, your orders, get over to there. Move it, everybody. Admiral Spire, your orders. Engage at 18 range. Your orders are to engage at medium range. And prep your broadsides as well. Listen, you have borders, you have torps. I'm gonna switch you out. Where's another ship that's torps that I can give Admiral Spire in this fight? I should have checked that earlier. None of you have torps. Fine, I'll make do with it. Damn, they don't like Admiral Spire all of a sudden. I'm deploying Furies to assist. Okay, I'm inspired. Go this way. Slightly turn Admiral Spire, then move out. Get your engines and gear, Admiral Spire. You're taking damage. Damn. Oh well. Group 4. Group 2, keep moving. Group 1, keep moving. Slight rudder. Wait for the battleship to get in position before we move anything out. Silent running. What happened? Did they seriously just destroy my escorts? We're losing Cobras. That is not great. Your orders. Get over there and board. Board that light cruiser before you die. Your orders. Bring your torpedoes. Well, Admiral, we need a bomb right there. Okay, we're in the thick of it. Plasma bomb right there. Keep battering them. What the hell did you guys just do to Admiral Spire? I need Admiral Spire out of there. Move it, Admiral. Damn it, we're about to die. He's about to die and we'll be this whole freaking battle. Real quick save. That's the question.
Okay, I'm not going to send Armor Spire in first. He's going to have a heavy escort. Hopefully he's going to send around him. Okay. Who else can I move in? We can take this probably. First, we do more strength. That's how I resolve it. That's what I was not looking forward to. That's what I was worried about. Yep, what's the plan? We need more escorts.
We need more light cruisers, more like it. So who can I put in the fleets to make them stronger? For Admiral Spy, you need to move into this sector and get more ships, I think. Actually, we need more depth to Astartes. What am I thinking? Of course, get more depth to Astartes. Light Cruiser Mark 1. Get yourself some new ships to throw at the enemy. You're going to give Admiral Spy the edge he needs. Redeemer of Eternity. Blood Angels. You shall bring victory, no matter the cost. So let's hope this loads quickly. So I get that done so I can move into the next big task. Get Mechanicus ships. Because I need those. They're actually probably the best ships I can get. Come on, any day now. Okay, let's see. Nope, we're just on this guy inviting the escorts. Hopefully it gives them enough edge. Yes, it does. It actually did. Wow, we didn't lose any fleets. We got close to losing ships, but we didn't. In turn. So that's the end of our second turn. We just destroyed the chaos formations. But wait, there's more. There's a lot more going on. Send you over there to claim that sector. Upgrade all those to make me more money. Money, money, money. Okay, what next? Do we move on to that main mission? Let's get you a better ship. You need a cruise at the very least. How much for a Tyrant? I need to give this guy a bit more kick in his abilities before I can move any more ships out. Okay. Let's go down to maybe get this fleet. That's a good cruiser. This one. Along with a Defender class and a Cobra. The Dictator will become the fleet lead. Now, what should I name this cruiser? Because this is the flagship of the fleet, so of course it gets named. Okay, we have a few options. This one. So, give me a second. Leader of its fleet, that is Navy. Use a cruiser. Submit. That's one ship renamed. Light cruisers next. Gary's Avents, or whatever this is called. Okay. Send our response. Copy that. Send our response. Light cruiser. Submit. We have to do one more, I think, before we can. Okay, what's next? Maybe we rename this other light cruiser. We're not renaming the Escort because that's a waste. Okay. Perfect. That should be that fleet made. At the very least. Now, hi, I'm a spy. Let's see, you have two light cruisers, which do need to be renamed. Okay. Sorry for all this work, I just had to get a lot of stuff done. Because this is going to become a thing for each stream. This will be edited out of the recorded videos. Okay, head over to here. Okay. We have a few more ships to do. Each light cruiser and above will be named. Okay, that's gonna be hard to name. The captain, we have the first of that. Then we're gonna do SAL, A, no, VA, TORs. There we go. Captain Mechanicus next. They need some Navy names. I'm not bothering renaming escorts because they're expected to die quite quickly. Okay, we want CIM, A, CIMB, CIMB, IR, or US. Letter. Okay, we have one more light cruiser, I think, to do. We just want to check, make sure. No, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more light cruises to do. But Jesus. Then I have every single light cruise in the fleet. Good thing I have a lot of names. Okay. Okay, time to do another one. Next is this one. We gotta get this one renamed first, actually. Okay. That is that ship ready to rock. Okay, we want to set all this up. Submit a response. This is the downside of doing a Google Sheet. You can't submit multiple responses at the same time. You gotta put in all the data. But it's better than doing it later when half the ships are dead. So let's go down to here. Let's get every light cruiser in the squadron a name. Range of reprise or respite. Okay. We have one more to go. A couple more to go, actually. 2 more, I think. Okay, let's get this all said and done. One, two, two more to go. Then we have finished every ship in the fleet. Okay. Submit. Adventure Vindicta. Submit a response. Okay, we want to get that done. Submit a response. Do that. Next up is Pride of Starfire. And that's the last ship we need to add to this list. I think for at least this fleet. We need to do the next fleet as well. Okay. More fleet to do. These guys. One, two, three, four, five ships to do. So we're gonna make it easier on ourselves. Maybe. Or make it harder. I don't know. I honestly don't know if we can mass produce enough frigates to get rid of these light cruisers. Because there's just so many light cruisers. There's way too many light cruisers for my brain to handle. We're gonna run out of names at this rate. The sheer scale of these fleets. Then I need to make more names, like, you know, all to be done off camera, all that stuff. It just makes a mess of my day. And that's not even halfway done. It's not even halfway built. This is why I need to unlock bigger ships fast. Preferably battlecruisers, so I can start eating away at that build cap. Okay, let's see. We gonna. Yep, we can't do anything about that. We're gonna get rid of two light cruisers, two hunters, one more light cruiser. To make it down to three ships that I only need to rename. I know it's weakening in combat power, but for reasons that will become apparent. There we go. Okay, we want that. Go to my Google quiz. Name of ship. Now I just need MAO. MAO. U. N. UAN. Space Marine. No. Light Cruiser. Submit. Getting a response ready. Quizlet. Put to the Google Sheet. Copy. Okay. That's that ship ready.
Now I have to do this. As one of these ships dies, I have to rename them and update the quiz. Which means we need to be very careful what ships we win and lose. Which ships we lose. I want maybe to lose an escort per battle. Eventually, I just upgraded to cruisers only get names. Because we'll be spamming them out. But I might not be naming every cruiser as well. Yes, it is. Good. Let's see, where's supercharged avoid shields? He already has that, so plasma bomb. Okay, you need to go over there. You go over to there. You head over to there as well. And we just need to push out these bastards all the way up to here. End turn. What are you gonna do, Chaos? That's what I thought. It's not two new fleets against this one fleet. Because it made mines. We didn't lose anyone. Good. Praise the Lord for that.
Okay. Almost by. Can you maybe make it over to this planet? No, you cannot. Okay. Well, I know what that means then. We have to build another. You need more ships. I'm just looking at fleet sizes, and I'm saying there's no way. There's just no way I can afford to keep this up. It just get too big too quickly. I'm gonna have to restart this campaign again. But I'll be done on a different day. You know what? Screw it. We're just gonna see if I can load my previous campaign. Because it is honestly better equipped to handle this mess of new ships. Because I was working with the mod half installed, so I removed ships but didn't add any new ones, which would make it much easier for me to get those new ships deployed in the fleet. Just means I have to redo the entire Google quiz. So yeah, we're not going to bother with any of that. We're actually just going to do this. Load save game. Take to main menu. Yes. Do this. Load campaign. Damn. Let's make a whole new campaign again. This time we're not going crazy on the reinforced, right? Yeah, that makes more sense. Play. Let's try this again. And we'll just suck punch our way through the campaign. I just hate having to redo that same mission over and over again to get the right campaign. Ugh. I'm gonna not record this. Actually, I will. I'm too far in now to stop. I was just a muted format. It's just I just can't keep up.